Are you on live? I hope not. I don't care. Do you? We're too old to care.
Yeah, I know.
Who cares? Oh yeah, that's her light.
Move it over. Put it back.
Seconds.
All right. Is hers on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Stand by.
Okay.
Ready. Go.
All right, we're back here in Lady Railer land in the Palace on Prim, and here's Laura Viderber with all our first half scoring in the game between Lincoln and Mahomet Seymour.
For the Bulldogs, we have Becky Hendrickson with 2, Anna Kelser with 2, Stacy Clements with 3, Jenna
Jungst
with 2, Christina Welch with 2, and Stephanie Schroeder with 3. And for the Lady Railers, we have Allison Humbert with 6, Kelsey Bruce with 8, Angie Bossingham with 13, Michelle Young with 2, Sarah McLaughlin with 2, and Judy Story with 4.
Thank you very much, Laura Viderber. Our special halftime guest here is Coach Joe Veile, and Coach Veile, I say, was the first head coach of Lady Railer basketball in the modern era. Although they played Lady Railer basketball for 1 year in 1907, they said basketball was too hard on women, so they couldn't play anymore, and they didn't bring it back until Title IX in the 70s.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And what year was that, Coach Veile?
72.
71-72 campaign.
No, 72-73.
72-73 campaign.
Yeah.
And you had the fortune of coaching some very good talent that year, and even the first year of Lady Railer basketball.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of talent back then. Cindy Slayton was probably the dominant player then. And Jan Smock played, and let's see, Sean McCullough, Pam Music. You know, we had quite a few that, you know, went on.
That's right.
Joni Comstock.
All good names there. Joni Comstock, of course, played on that fourth place team in state in volleyball. Mm-hmm. I believe she is the athletic director now over at Purdue University.
I think her title is associate athletic director. There's a guy that's kind of over everything, but she's right underneath that. Pam
Music played softball for me and a lot of traveling teams. She's still into sports, coaching a lot of teams. I don't know her married name right now.
Turner.
You mentioned Sean McCullough. She is in some secret organization out in Washington, D.C. for the government. Who knows what it is, the NSA or the CIA?
She's a spy.
Yeah, we can't even tell. She's watching us on a satellite right now, right through the roof of Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. You mentioned after Cindy Slayton, who was the one?
Jan Smock Malloch.
Jan Smock, who was a coach of the Lady Railers at one time.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, Cindy Slayton, Jan Bauer still ranks her as one of the top 5 Lady Railers of all time. She played for Illinois State University and the Redbirds.
Oh, yeah, I think you'd have to do that, even though she only played 1 year here because that's all we had it. You know, she had just outstanding college career, too. She played with Charlotte Lewis, who was on the Olympic team.
Up with the Redbirds, that's right. And, of course, you said that was the 72-73 season. And then for how many years did you coach the Lady Railers?
I only coached for 2. Back then, I coached 4 sports a year, and there's no way you can do that.
No way,
so
especially when you
gave
have
it up.
Yeah, when you've got people on the B squad like Ann Stribling, it gets hard on you to coach 4 sports.
No, she was a good.
She was a good
I remember she had a shot from the top of the key there.
She
just kept nailing them.
Yeah, they just didn't have field hockey here, and I don't think they were running track and field yet then.
Yeah, we were.
Were you?
Yeah.
She probably was running around somewhere else. She missed the track and field season.
Well, see, her senior year she was gone. So.
Oh, that's right. She was gone. She went over to Ashland.
Yeah.
Okay, and then where you really became famous, of course, was in your volleyball coaching years here. They actually changed the name here at Lincoln to volleyball. And how many years did you coach volleyball?
25.
25 years, a quarter of a century at the helm. And you had some great teams. Of course, you had that fourth place team in state.
Yeah, back in 1975, and that was some of those same people that played basketball, like Joni Comstock and Sean McCullough and Diane York, Pam Knauer, Debbie Hyde-Brader. They were the seniors on that team.
And I imagine all of those have gone on to coach in YMCA leagues and rec leagues all across mid-America.
Well, Joni went on to coach, at Lincoln College, and then she's at Purdue now. Diane York is a volleyball coach down in Missouri in a high school. Yeah, Pam Knauer even had Zion Lutheran there for a while, so
Yeah, they've all gone on and done some things.
Right, and that pays off when you are involved in a good program in high school. Then it's just like throwing a rock out into the middle of the lake. It's got a ripple effect, and it just carries on out.
And that's nice that, they came back, and even if it's just, coaching the Park District softball teams in the summer, they're giving back a little bit of what they took, too.
Coach Veile, I coach in the YMCA still, the girls, and I thought of something as I was looking at the pictures of the basketball teams, of the boys and the girls, and I think there's one picture missing. We ought to look into it. Did we not win the sectional in '81 with the girls? That's an interesting thing.
In girls basketball?
In girls basketball.
I couldn't tell you that.
We'd have to check that out. Bowers might know that when she gets back from her recruiting trips. We'll have to ask her that.
Okay.
If they did, that picture should be up there.
You mean a picture up on the wall?
Right.
Big one?
Right.
Oh, you got to be in the Elite 8 to get your picture up there.
No, I beg to differ. All you have to do is win a sectional championship.
Not anymore. They changed that.
Oh, they changed it.
Yeah, about.
So they didn't change it after the '81 team.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, but I don't even know. I might be wrong. They might not be up there.
Yeah.
We'll have to check it out. Who could we put in charge of that? We'll put Bowers in charge of that.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up. I told you I'd make it short and sweet, but it's been such a great history of lady sports here. I had to keep you up here.
Well, that's okay.
Was there any other, of all the sports you have coached, besides Cindy and some of the basketball players you named and the volleyball players, any other great athletes in any of the other sports?
Well, probably Stacy Cook's one of the best athletes we've ever had, and she was a track star, and your sister Barb was a track star. So we've had some good talent in the track area too. We've had some tennis players like Julie Harris, Kathy Lindstrom, that have done pretty well. We had some swimmers like Ricky Rousey and Jody Seibert that, did really well. So we've had, a variety of talents in different sports.
And those ladies have gone on to do great things helping the community too. Barbara Derber's gone back and got her college degree, and she's now doing her student teaching over at Mount Pulaski.
Yeah, another PE teacher. We need those. Maybe she can be a coach now.
I hope so. She will.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming up, Coach. Coach Joe Veile, long-time coach of the Lady Raiders, quarter of a century with the volleyball team.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
All right. You're welcome. We'll send it back to the station, and Jimmy Ashett